question. Today, what do we already know about the equal sign? What's something that we know about the equal sign? What do you know? Mason, what do you know?
That if something plus something equals something, then like.
It's hard. It's sometimes hard to put into words. Grayson, what do you know about the equal sign?
It tells you what the answer is.
Okay, so a lot of times our equal sign tells us an answer. We're going to be working today where that is not the case, but in your K2 world, usually our equal sign was a signal that our answer was coming up. Kylie, what is the equal sign?
Kind of like answer but the sum.
Okay, so that's only true for addition. The word sum is only used in addition. Difference would be subtraction, product for multiplication, quotient for division. But yep, we might hear that language when we're talking about an equal sign. Bria, what do you know about the equal sign?
It does actually tell us what the answer is too, but like what we were using for mental math, we used the equal sign to show what Twitter equals or YouTube equals, like what number it is.
Yeah, so we use the equal sign to show what something is worth. So in our mental math, we might have used the equal sign to show what our Twitter symbol was worth. Or what the value is. Yeah. Ashley, what does the equal sign mean?
It's not always right after the two answers. It can be in front of the two numbers.
Okay, so we have seen equations where it's not at the end. It can go pretty much anywhere in our equation. We have started to see some equations where our answer is, or our equal sign is not at the end. It might be at the beginning. It might be somewhere in the middle. It can kind of go wherever. What does the equal sign look like? What does the equal sign look like? You might want to know what it looks like. Aiden? Like this? Yeah, so we have two horizontal lines stacked on top of each other. That's going to be our equal sign. Okay? Anything else you know about the equal sign? It's a good start. We're going to be exploring the equal sign a lot over the next 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. Alright, underneath some of the notes, and it's okay if you don't have them all down, we're going to move on. We're going to look at this equation. It says 8 plus 4 equals blank plus 5. Yep, go ahead and write that equation. You can put box instead of blank, that's fine. We've talked about you're writing just the equation. We've talked about how we could use box or really any shape. It's just a spot saver where a number is going to go. Our equal sign is a balance. That's all it is. It's a balance. So think of a balance that you've seen. There is a number balance. This is called an equibeam technically. But it's a number balance. So you see that I have numbers on either side. When it is equal, you'll know it's equal because it's straight across.
Also, when you put something on it, then
So if I put something on it that makes it unequal, it might tilt to one side or the other. This shows me not equal, straight across shows me equal. You actually have that in this equation. So what I want you to do is draw a line under your equation, and then right at the equal sign, you're going to draw a triangle. Here is your balance. You a balance in your equation already. And it balances right at that equal sign. So we have to make sure whatever is on one side of the equal sign does balance and has the same value as what's on the other side. Now, one side has a box. Do you know how to add boxes yet?
No.
But the other side has just numbers, right? What is the total of the side that has just numbers? What is that total? Yes. Kylie? 12. This is worth 12. It doesn't look like 12 because we made it look like 8 plus 4, but it is really worth 12. So I'm going to make 8 plus 4. Now I have my 12. 12 is equal to nothing. Is that true? 12 is equal to nothing. Is that true? No, I can tell it's not true. Look at my balance. Is that nice and flat and even? No. Then 12 is not equal to 0. Which, think about, is 12 equal to 0? No, that doesn't even make any sense. My other side, one of my parts is 5. I know it has to come up and equal 12 because I need my balance to be equal. But I don't know my other part. So I know that 5 is one part of my equation. But right now it's not balanced. What needs to go on that box to make it balanced? Let's just for fun try 2. Did 2 make it balanced? No. Just for fun, let's try 10. Is it balanced?
Too much.
No, it's not balanced. What is going to go on my blank to make my equation true, to make it balanced? Mason?
5 and 7.
All right, so I have 5. Let's put it on 7 and see what happens.
Yay! It worked.
Is it going to be balanced?
Yeah.
So 8 plus 4 is worth the same amount as 5 plus 7. 8 plus 4 does not look like 7 plus 5. Those are different numbers. They don't look the same, but they are worth the same. Think about it in terms of money, right? You might have a dollar bill, or you might have 4 quarters. Those do not look the same, but they are worth the same. They have the same value. So these two equations don't look very similar, but they end up equaling the same amount. Does that make sense, Aiden? I need you to keep that voice under control. All right. Does this make sense? A little bit? Bria, what's up?
There's actually one thing I noticed about this equation is that it looks like the equal sign is trying to show that both of the equations equal 12.
Yes, you're exactly right. It's saying these are called as expressions technically. The whole thing is an equation. You need an equal sign to make it an equation. But Bria, you're right. This side is equal to this side, and they're both equal to 12. You're exactly right. What's up, Aiden? So this one says 4 times 6 equals box times 6, or blank times 6. Oh, sorry, blank times 8. Might be helpful if I could read. All right, I'm going to make my equal sign my balance. I'm going to do that by drawing my triangle and then just underlining. So I have the same balance that I have. Yeah, it's the same balance. Mine's just a stick instead of a triangle. Can someone read the first part of that equation, but in English, not in math language?
What?
How would I read that first part in English, not math language?
Wait, that's the math language.
Lily Marie? 4 groups of 6. How am I going to put 4 groups of 6 on my balance? Think about it. How could I do that? Mason?
You can put 4 of the yellow ones on the 8.
On the 8 or on the 6?
6.
On the 6. That's exactly what I'm going to do, Mason. I'm going to put 4 of my pegs right on the 6.
That's heavy.
That's 4 groups of 6. I'm saying 6, 6, 6, 6.
What do we put down? 6%.
What is 4 times 6? Think about what 2 times 6 is, and then use that to figure out what 4 times 6 is. You should know 2 times 6. That was your homework last night.
2 times 6 was easy.
Hunter, what's 2 times 6?
12.
12. So what's 4 times 6? Double it again.
24.
24. If one side of my equal sign is 24, what does the other side have to be worth? Not a trick question. William?
24.
It has to be worth 24.
No. I thought you said this.
Because one side equals 24, the other side has to also equal 24. I have groups of 8. Let's see if one group of 8 is going to balance this out. Did it balance this out? No. One group of 8 does not equal 4 groups of 6. What about 2 groups of 8?
No. That's 16.
What is 2 groups of 8? What is that total? You know this. Is 16 equal to 24? No. What about 3 groups of 8?
Yes. Yes, it is. No. Yes, it is. Yes.
So if my balance is level, what is 3 groups of 8 equal to? What is 3 groups of 8 equal to? Lily Marie?
4 groups of 6.
Yes. 3 groups of 8 is going to be equal to or worth the same as 4 groups of 6. They both equal 24. Do these numbers look exactly the same?
No.
No, I got different numbers altogether. Equal sign does not mean the exact same thing. It just means that they are worth the same. They have the same value. Hunter, what's that?
I know another equation for 24. 2 8s and 2 4s.
8 and 2 fourths. So you have 2 times 8, which is 16, plus 2 times 4, which is 8, and 16 plus 8 is 24. That'll work. Nick, go to Tyson, please.
Yeah, right there. 8 plus 8 is 6.
All right, let's try another equation. Let's try another equation. Maybe somewhere in here. Maya.
I want to help.
Go ahead and write number 2 with our balance.
You don't have to write the number.
With our balance. Sound appropriate because it's going over the root. So I have 6 plus 3 equals box. 6 plus 3 equals box. I put my balance, my triangle, right at my equal sign. This is typically how we see our equal sign. Is we have part of an expression and then an answer, right? That's normally how we see it. So if I put 6 plus 3, what I need on the other side to make it even, to make it equal? Mason, quick color in your notebook. What is 6 plus 3? That might be helpful to know, so I can figure out a number that's going to be equal to that. Bria?
It is 9.
It is 9. So what number do you think I could put on this side?
9.
I could put 9. Could I put an equation?
Yes.
As long as that equation is equal to 9, what could I put on that side? William?
3 times 3.
I could put 3 groups of 3. Let's find out if that's going to be balanced. 3 groups of 3. 3 on 3. Yeah, that'll work. Can you think of another expression that would also keep this balanced? Aiden?
Oh,
You forgot, Grayson?
2 times 4.
What is 2 times 4?
That's 8.
Kylie?
4 plus 5.
What if I just said 4 plus 5?
Why is 1 plus 12 not there? You said 4 plus 4, 4 plus 5.
4 plus 5. Is 4 plus 5 going to give us the same value?
Yes.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
does it do it? Math it.
All right, let's try number 3 now.
Yeah. Times 3.
All right, I have 5 plus 8 equals box plus 4. 5 plus 8 equals box plus 4. Alright, before we can figure out what this missing number is, we need to figure out what the value of our expression is. What is going to be 5 plus 8? What is 5 plus 8? This is not a trick question. I should see everybody's hands in the air. Ashlyn? 13. If one side of my equation is equal to 13, what does the other side have to equal? William? 13. Has to stay balanced. One side is 5 plus 8. My other side is something plus 4. What is going to be my other part? If I want my whole on that side to be 13, and I know one part is going to be 4, what's going to be my other part? Kylie, you got people behind you, love.
What again?
Trying to figure out what our missing part is. We know 13 is our whole, 4 is our other part. What's our other missing part, Lily?
9.
9? Let's give it a try. Let's see. Yes, it's going to be balanced. So our missing number here is 9. Alright, we got one more. I want to see if you can do it all by yourself. This is a division symbol. Yeah, we don't exactly have a good division symbol on the computer. So it's 15 divided by 5 equals blank. See if you can draw your balance and figure out what both sides are going to be equal to. Our first step is we have to figure out what is going to be one side. So 15 divided by 5. You could draw your 5 circles and deal out. We've done that. Can I make this a multiplication equation? That might be a little easier for my brain. What is this as a multiplication equation? Aiden? What is this as a multiplication equation? Bria?
3 times 5.
I don't have a 3.
The box is 5.
equals 15. That might be an easier equation for our brain to think about. No. You are not helping yourself. You cannot sit there and say, I don't get it, unless you are writing all the notes down. If you are not being helpful to yourself, you don't get to announce that you don't get it. What is going to go in my box to make that true? Grayson?
3.
3. So I know this side of my equation has to equal 3. Which means that answer right there, I could write 3. But I could write an expression. What could be my expression that I write on that side? Ashlyn? 5 times 3? Is 5 times 3 going to be worth 3? So if I have 15 divided by 5, which we know is 3, and then I have 5 times 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is that going to be equal?
No.
What could go on my other side? Kylie?
3 divided by 5? No, 3 divided by 5. 3 times 1.
3 times 1, so 1 group of 3. Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could I put 1 plus 2?
Yes.
Does that work?
Yes.
Yeah. Does this make sense? Alright, on your whiteboard, I want you to draw a balance. We have been drawing balances under our equations.
A big balance.
It should go across your board.
Do we draw the balance, please?
No, you draw a triangle, and then you draw a line across. That is your balance.
Huge one.
Yep, that's what we're doing. If you would please put an equal sign inside your balance, because that's where your equal sign goes, right at that balance. So your board should look like my board. What's up, Kylie?
If you put 3 groups of 5, and if you put 2, so you don't skip
So let's think about this question. How is the equal sign like a balance? You should not be drawing on your board. The only thing you've got on your board is what I've got. How is the equal sign like a balance? How is the equal sign like a balance? Bria?
Because if you're doing like